What's up? I'm Levi from Miss Maya, and you're hanging out with On Tour Monthly.
I'm on the front line, and I'm ready to go.
Oh man, well when we started the band, I was actually, when I started jamming with the guys, I was like playing bass and just messing around, and then no one really sang, so I started singing, and we actually, when we played covers, not in front of people, just in the basement forever, and then I think it was an Under Oath song we covered, and then there was like screaming in it, so I was like, oh, I guess I gotta try it. Started that, and then it sort of opened up a whole new world of metal music that we didn't even know about, like As Blood Runs Black, All Shall Perish, and we started listening to really heavy stuff, and Kill Switch, and As Lay Dying, and yeah, it got us to where we are now, and yeah, that made me want to start doing the singing, because I wasn't a good bass player, so I was like, I'll take over the vocals, and I've had a blast. Before the shows, I prepare my voice with, I do Melissa Cross warm-ups. I try not to eat any spicy food. I don't know what it is with me, but I get really, really bad heartburn when I play. I hate spicy food, so I cut that out. And I'm trying to think. I do a lot of breathing exercise. I have like a breath. It's not really like a breath light. It's like I'm trying to think how to explain it. It's called Breathe Easy. It's basically like a compressor from your lungs. You can set it to different levels and it makes it harder to breathe and expands your lungs a little bit. And yeah, I do that probably like an hour before we play, and I stretch. I mean, I work out a little bit before we play. If I was a singer right now, I'd probably be in college for advertising, or actually, technically, we've been touring for so long, I'd probably be outside of college, graduated for advertising, and probably still be in a band. Yeah, be in a band for sure still. I'm trying to think of a record. That's a hard one. Probably any Diane Ward record, because they're weird, and I'm a weird dude, and I like that band a lot. So yeah, any record from Diane Ward would probably describe me. The biggest influence right now for our style, man, that's hard because it does change all the time. It was In Flames for the longest time, but right now, man. Oh yeah, I've been listening a lot of Parkway Drive. They've definitely influenced. We've been writing a lot, and I've been listening a lot of Parkway just for the heaviness and all around melodicness, and yeah, I love their vocals and their lyrical content. They've been definitely inspiring a lot recently. Yeah, I think our style's evolved. We've been a band since high school, all the same members, and since the first record, I think we've definitely changed. We've learned how to structure songs a little bit more. I listen back to our first record now, and there's not really, I don't understand what's really going on. We were just jamming as a bunch of kids, and so yeah, I think learning how to structure, and just us as musicians got a lot better. My vocals, everyone at guitar and drums, like we've just learned our instruments better, and definitely try to, I guess, be a little bit flashy on every record. So. Rise of the Lion, it's a lot different than other records. It's lyrical-wise, it's sort of based from a fan's point of view. It's not based on a personal point of view, which is really different for us, and something we just wanted to try, change it up a little bit. We always try to sort of do the unexpected, and yeah, we wrote from their point of view, and I think musician-wise and musical-wise, we really try to write every song differently and try to give it its own Easter egg, which was really hard on us because we're used to just writing 10 heavy songs. This time we had to write a heavy song, a sludgy song, a thrashy song, and every song is sort of diverse and doesn't sound the same. And I think anyone could say that when you listen to it. Now that was really hard on us, but it taught us a lot about being a band and musicians and just working together. Our last record, At Heart, before Rise of the Lion, was really personal based, and when we were going to do this as a fan base, we have letters that pile up over the years. And not even just letters, just meeting fans and them telling our stories and tweets and Instagram posts. And I think the biggest one, well, there's a lot of big ones, but for instance, losing a family member, that's always really hard, and it's hard to say something back to somebody when they tell you that your song helped them get through that. And so we try to write Echoes. Was definitely straightforward, straight to losing a family member, someone close to you. And when we play overseas, we meet a lot of soldiers, and we meet a lot of soldiers that are home and on leave for a little bit, that we get they tell us that they've listened to us on patrol and put our logo on bombs, and just a bunch, the craziest stories, which they're really inspiring. And like, that's the same with the Echoes. You can't really just tell somebody thank you. So we wanted to give them a song, sort of like an anthem for when they're out on patrol, and when they're just out there, because they're out there all by themselves, and they never really get that recognition in a song that's just based for them. So that really, thinking of writing a military song, thinking about writing a song for losing someone close to you, definitely sparked the idea for a whole record based on fans. Okay. This record, my favorite song would be Hero with No Name, to play live. It's definitely the heaviest song off the record, which to me, I like the heavier songs are more fun for me to play live. And I love that song because I give everyone a shout out, and usually if there's a soldier or anyone military based, I try to get them a free drink during that song. So that's definitely a fun part of the night. And it's really there's no words to put into it when you play a song and everyone's looking back and it really means a lot to them. So that song definitely, wherever they're at in the crowd, I can point them out, because you can see in their eyes that it means a lot to them, and that's priceless. Well, after this record, I can't really say what we're doing. We've been writing a lot, though. We were home for the holidays. I can say that we don't go home. It's nonstop for basically the rest of the year, which we're really excited about. And one thing I can say is we're doing a lot of the most U.S. Canada touring we've done in the last 2 years. So if you're in the U.S. or Canada or anywhere in North America, we're definitely coming to a city near you multiple times this year, which we're really excited to do, because not only are we doing international stuff, we're just going nonstop. I really want to push Rise the Line and push everything we've been doing.